Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce, my name is Dina Aulia. I'm a student at Pamulang University, majoring in English Literature. I live in Curug Topik, Bojongsari. I work as a kindergarten teacher and a Quran teacher. Okay, before I start, I want to thank my lecturer, Miss Ruiz, as a lecturer who has been patient and helpfully always healthy and in the protection of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Amin. Here I would like to present a short story entitled Year's End, which was written by a female writer that is named Jumpa Lahiri. Here it is, the biography of Jumpa Lahiri. Okay, let's see. Jumpa Lahiri, born 11 July on 1967, is an American writer of Indian descent. Lahiri's first collection of short stories, Interpreter of Melodies, 1999, won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 2000. So his first novel, The Namesake, in 2003, was adapted into a film of the same name. He was born with the name Nilanjana Sudesna, but chose to use his nickname, namely Jumpa. President Barack Obama appointed Lahiri to the President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities. Here there is an understanding of the plot and setting, which I will discuss the analysis. Plot is the sequence of interconnected events within more than simply an account of what happened. Plot relieves the cause and effect relationships between the events that occur. The plot of a story explains not just what happens, but how and why the major events of the story take place, key elements of most work. So there is setting. Setting is the time and place, or when and where, of the story. It's a literary element of literature and usually introduced during the exposition or beginning of the story, along with the characters. The setting may also include the environment of the story, which can be made up of the physical locations, climate, weather, or social and cultural surroundings. Here there is exposition. Causing in the story is a young man who is a graduate student living in America. While living there in the early summer, his mother was diagnosed with cancer. The following summer, his mother passed away. A few years later, he was shocked by a call from his father. When he returned to call, said that he got married in a formal ceremony. Kozak didn't attend his father's wedding, and even he didn't know about it. With it, Kozak had to accept the fact that he had a new family with two stepsisters from his stepmother. So there is rising action. Despite having a hard time accepting the fact, while his father got married and he already has a new family member after his mother passed away. But he faked it. He agrees to meet his stepmother and stepsister. Although he tries to establish a good relationship with his both stepsister Rupa and Pyu, who are undergraduate by him. Here there is climax. One night, his father and stepmother went to a party. It was just him and two stepsisters. He got a call from Jessica that happened between both of them fight. Then suddenly he found Pew and Rupa opened a shoebox containing a photo of her mothers. What did Pew and Rupa also make Kaushik in anger? Where is at the moment he shouldn't have said to his stepsisters referred to things that had been related to his stepmother. Then he took a shoebox and left his stepsister alone at home while still crying. Kaushik left home feeling quality towards his two younger sisters, with a shoebox containing a photo of his mother. He went to drive a car lonely on a long road with a few days later he arrived at the Canadian border. Until the day before he graduated from college, his father called to explain which are his father and stepmother and his two younger stepsisters would move into a traditional house on the suburb of Boston. But Kaushik doesn't plan to stay with them. Later on the day of her graduation, she and her father, Chitra and Rupa and Pew, witnessed her beginning sitting in a folding car on the grass, clapping as it was her return to walk to the pulpit, passing beside her for a photo in her hat and dress. So, and then this is issues. Kaushik as main characters in this story. Kaushik is going through a pretty heavy and painful burden because his mother died. One day, Kaushik was very surprised when his father called him and told him that he had remarried. The incidents come painful doubly because, according to Kaushik, he not only lost his mother but also his father. The dominant problem comes from Kaushik's father, Kaushik's stepmother, and Kaushik's half brothers Rupa and Pew. This is pretty heavy problem according to Kaushik, and he has to bear it himself. So, the setting place in this short story is in the kitchen, dining room, Science Museum, and Harold's in Harvard Square pizza restaurant. So, and setting time, Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, a Sunday before New Year's Eve, Sunday during final years, summertime, and in the morning and afternoon. Okay, that's all I can say. More or less sorry because I'm also still in the learning stage and still in the stage of continuing to practice to analyze. Thank you for paying attention and listening to what I explain in this analyze video. Stay healthy always. Don't forget to always drink lots of water and according to the dose. It's regularly and healthy of course. So assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.